Most of the time, it's going to be an escape. That's what it is. You're doing it because you're probably not happy with the way that things are. You probably don't feel very fulfilled, and maybe you haven't made a lot of great choices. And so the easiest way is to run away, is to numb yourself, is to escape. Another thing is that you might be deriving your sense of value from your addiction. Whatever you're addicted to is probably giving you a sense of value, that you're worth something, or maybe you're experiencing some good emotions in the moment. It doesn't mean that you're gonna feel great all day. It will probably make you feel worse after it's done, and that's how you know it's a bad addiction. But in that moment, you can escape and you can live in a different world. In that moment, you get to avoid all of the pain and all the confrontation and everything in your life that you really know that you should be addressing, but you just haven't, and maybe you don't quite feel ready, and so you continue to escape to that addiction. Now, to end it forever, you have to stop getting your sense of value and fulfillment from it. You have to really cut it at its source. You have to go cold turkey. You have to quit completely. And the best way to do that is, of course, like with any habit or any repeating pattern that you have in your life that's recurring, simply replace it with a new one, okay? It's not easy. It's not, that simple to do, but it is very, very, very effective, and it will absolutely work. I personally struggled with video games. I personally struggled with other addictions like foods and just a lot of crap. And I managed to pull through because I picked out other things. For example, I was overweight, I lost about 65 pounds, and I replaced my bad eating habits with better eating habits. I didn't quit eating or stop or just give up completely on life and myself. I just changed my approach. I just changed out the recurring thing that I was doing. I tweaked it a little bit. It doesn't always have to be so radical. It doesn't always have to mean that, you can never do this anymore. You can never do anything like it anymore. Your addiction is not necessarily the problem. Not the thing itself is not the problem. It's the fact that you're getting something out of it that you're not getting somewhere else in your life where you should be getting it. And so now you're going to it as an escape from everything else that's not giving you those good emotions and those good feelings. And so really, the best thing that you can do for yourself is to find those good emotions, find those good feelings, find that fulfillment in something else. As in the example where if you're eating crappy food to make yourself feel good in the moment, try exercise, try some cardio, 30 minutes in the morning, and that's gonna start to end those urges because you're gonna start to get a sense of value from your workout, from your exercise. It's gonna start to make you feel good. You're gonna start the day in an awesome way that most people don't. You're gonna feel better about yourself. You're gonna start to feel a dopamine release. You're gonna start to feel like, hey, this feels pretty good. And over time, it gets better and better. Sure, of course, the first time you get on the elliptical or the treadmill, it's not easy. It's not fun. You're probably gonna resist it, just as if you're coming off a video game addiction and then you go to, running a business and doing what you love and trying to help people, as did I, then that's not going to feel so fun in the beginning. You're going to feel resistance because you're still addicted to that easy way of getting your quick fix. But what I'm asking you to do is that if you want to end your addiction once and for all, you have to stop quick fixing and you have to go for a long-term fix. Something that's sustainable, because that's why. Otherwise, the addiction is fine, right? It's fine. It wouldn't have any repercussions. It wouldn't have any problems or gaps or holes. It just keep you feeling good. But it doesn't. It doesn't. It's not sustainable. It gives you momentary pleasure, momentary happiness, or escape is a better way to put it. And so you keep coming back to it because it's an easy fix, whatever that addiction is for you. And so if you want to end it once and for all, once again, it is so easy, but hard to do, easy to say. Actually find something that will give you real fulfillment. Those emotions that you're getting from it, those feelings that you're feeling when you're doing the thing that you're not supposed to be doing, or taking whatever you're not supposed to be taking. You have to find that somewhere else. Whether it's in your relationship, building a new relationship with your family, whether it's in your academic pursuits, whether it's your business, whether it's something artistic, it doesn't matter. You have to find that sense of value, that sense of real joy. And then you, of course, will give up that addiction that isn't helping you, because it's no longer going to be of value. Right now, it's serving a purpose. Right now, it's giving you something that you're not getting anywhere else, and that's why it needs to be there. And the moment that you find that somewhere else is the moment that you've solved the problem, okay? It's the easiest way, it's the most powerful way, and it's absolutely going to work for you, but you need to do it, and you need to quit now. The first thing you do is you figure out what you're going to replace it with, and then you say, that's it, I'm done. Because once you get on that new plan, it's going to hurt in the beginning. You're going to feel resistance. The first 3 weeks are probably going to not be so great. But after that, you're going to start to feel great. So you have to be willing to go through that complete quit and move over and give it a real shot, and you will see it begin to work. If it's a positive habit, it usually takes a little bit of adjusting. It's not as instant of a gratification. It takes a little bit longer to really get the pleasure, but you will start to find it. And the thing is that you're basically taking your mind and training it, leaning it off these quick fixes, and it's much harder to tune into, for example, a walk in nature than it is to, you know, a highly stimulating YouTube video of cats falling over and jumping on each other. So, I mean, it's pretty difficult to make that switch where you become present, you really start to pay attention, your awareness goes up, but it's absolutely possible, and it just takes time and a little bit of patience. And that's all I'm asking you to do, is that if you want to get rid of any of your addictions, you replace it with something that's better, you give it time, you give it a real chance, and it's absolutely going to work for you. Now, what I'm telling you not to do, absolutely never do this. Don't try to quit without having something else, because that's what a lot of people do. They're trying to stay away from it. Trying to stay away from it is the worst idea, because you're putting all of your attention still on that thing. And what you need is, if you want to go away from something, you got to find something else to put your attention on. It doesn't help to say, don't think about a pink elephant, don't think about a pink elephant, don't think about a pink elephant. Seriously, don't think about the pink elephant. You probably thought about it like 5 times by now. You can't go that route. It just doesn't work. It's not very effective. It doesn't get results. If you want results, replace it. Replace it with something better. Replace it with something that you really like, that you know you always wanted to do, that you know is going to help you. And you will feel much happier. You will get rid of your addiction. Hope that you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to take it to the next level in your life, go ahead and click the video that's popping up right now, and you can have an opportunity to work with me personally one-on-one and have me as your coach.